Welcome back, sports fans, to more God of War Ascension. And today we continue our journey of Kratos, or as I like to call him, Mr. Smiley. I got my Jill Valentine figure here along with me just to keep me company. It's Christmas Day. Did the family thing a little earlier today, so that was kind of a thing. Not to mention the family thing that I did yesterday, which was a pain in the ass, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Brother has two really small children. Oh yeah, down there when you're fighting those bugs, be sure to smash the crap out of their nests so that they don't keep spawning. They don't give you enough red orbs to where it's worth dealing with them, so fuck those guys. Take out the nests. Oh yeah, I got my Jill Valentine figure here. I'll probably lose track of what's happening in the game because I'll probably get distracted by her beauty. She's quite gorgeous. Did a video about her on my channel. Good times. And there aren't going to be very many cutscenes in this video, so I don't know how I'm going to manage to take a sip of my drink. Except, the only solution I've got is, fuck it, you're just going to have to listen to me sip of my drink. That's the stuff. That's what dreams are made of. Isn't that right, Jill? Really? You're just going to sit there and not say anything? Okay, fine. Well, let's keep on with this game. Keep on keeping on. Oh, yeah. Not even drunk yet. Yep. We got to go there. And how do you think we're going to manage to do that? If you're watching this series in chronological order, you may not know, but you're about to find out. For those of you who have watched my LPs up until this point, well, you know what we got to do. Whee! Whee! Grapple! Thank you. Okay. I got some climbing platforming to do. Yep. Those slides from Ghost of Sparta have made their return in this game. One thing this game series is, I was going to say pretty good about, I don't know if that's really the term to use. One thing they do is, once they introduce a mechanic, they typically keep it. And since this is the first game after Ghost of Sparta, they actually really came out with a crap ton of games all at one time. Then we're going to get that mechanic in here. I mean, they had God of War 3 came out in 2010, I believe. Somebody's going to talk.
Take the ice of Poseidon and you will find your path.
Poseidon is a nice guy. We would never do anything to wrong him. He would never get mad at us at all. We have a great relationship. Same with Ares. And Zeus. I don't actually use these very much. This is an ice element. We've never actually had anything like that. Actually, I don't know if we've... Well, I guess we have had elements similar to some of the stuff that we're going to get. I don't know that we had a fire element, though, either. Fire and ice. I feel like there's something or some sort of song like that. I could put Foreigner's Cold as Ice in here, but I fucking hate that song, so I'm not going to do it. And I also don't want the copyright violation. So, that's not a thing that's happening. Yeah, I can think of one moment in this LP I actually used the ice magic, and it's only to use it one time, just to show it off. We'll get there at some point. I don't really use this mechanic, or this element, much at all. I think I equip it a couple of times out of accident. That's about it. Could be a little disappointing, but it's not really that useful. I think it would have been cool if these elements had some sort of a puzzle use or a mechanical use as well. Kind of like the weapons in Silent Hill Homecoming. Most of them had uses beyond just being a weapon. At least the crowbar and the axe, the melee weapons and the knife. The melee weapons in that game had uses beyond just being weapons. So you actually had to use them. And I think it would be cool if these magic attacks for these particular elements, instead of just having magic attacks, if there were other aspects of them, kind of like Onimusha in the first 2 or 3 games. I can't remember if they did in 3. They probably did. where your elements also helped unlock doors or something like that. I think that would have been cool, just to make you use it a little more. Because I don't ever touch this thing again, except for one time, just to use it. After I upgrade it fully. Just because I had the orbs, not because I actually used the thing. I think that would have been pretty cool. Good stuff. What do you think, Jill? Still not going to say anything, are you? You know, I could make a really mean comment right now. That would probably piss off a few women. But I'm not going to do that because I like to think of myself as being relatively nice. Even if I think of the mean thing to say, I don't always say it. Now I feel like I have to. Yeah, I'll still be slashing at things just to check for breakables that I can't see. Hey, look at that! Another... Is that a Gorgonite? Did we get a... I don't think we got the health upgrade last video. I really don't know. Yeah, we should be... Maybe we did. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess we must have, because we haven't jumped into the future yet. Pull it! Pull it! Hell yeah, motherfucker. Right, this bit. See these snakes? Apparently the scales of them kind of move a little bit. I couldn't see that, but apparently it's a thing. That's kind of cool. This is an interesting little section that will continue through a little bit of the next video. Actually, a fair portion of the next video. We've got some... I don't know if these are like mechanical snakes, if they're actual snakes. In this series, you never know. It's interesting anyways. That's the easiest one of the three, though. That's the only one that requires nothing to deal with. It took me a while to figure out the grapple system there. And more platforming, which I mentioned before last video. I quite enjoy the platforming in this. And there is a new mechanic. I think we're going to get it... No, we're not going to get it there. We will get it, I think, in this video. If not this video, next video definitely. I'm pretty sure this video will get it though. So we want to come this way first. To get another phoenix feather. Now that seems about right. I don't remember getting a whole lot of phoenix feathers last video. But I don't remember getting a health upgrade last video, so I'm not really sure why the only one Gorgonite, except I am doing these games out of order, or this game out of order, so I don't know. I think I'm worried I'm gonna forget a part or somehow screw this up and miss a section of the game. I really am. I shouldn't, but I am worried that's gonna happen. You won't see it if that happens because I'll have redone the video. I'm not deleting any of this video footage until I'm done with the LP. I'm just looking for shit. And we got a red orb chest there, which is always nice. Well, two of them. Beautiful! I started to talk about how underpowered I feel like Kratos is in this game. I feel like as you go throughout the game, and I think we're going to get an upgrade here, or I would have cut this. Sweet. Just going to see what we're going to upgrade. Oh, I guess we're upgrading this. Alright, well, there you go. Upgrading the Flames of Ares. Awesome. Still feel like I cut an upgrade that I intended to show. And I do apologize for that. As we're going throughout this game, though, I feel like you're playing it constantly like you are in the early sections of some of the other God of War games, where you don't have all your abilities. Say in 2 and 3, after you get powered down, or 1 when you're just starting out, Chains of Olympus when you're just starting out, Ghost of Sparta when you're just starting out. I feel like you play that way throughout the entire game, because you only get your good combos when you build up your rage meter, which is another mechanic of this game, and I will have to go back and look at that first video, because I swear we did not get the health upgrade then. Yeah, we probably did. I don't think I've skipped anything. In fact, I know I haven't. Come on. And what do we have waiting for us here? We're going to see this rooftop a couple of times. Yeah, I guess it's a rooftop. I think that is a cathedral we're trying to get to. Oh, shit. It's a chimera! And I originally, when doing commentary for this, made a joke I kind of didn't want to make. So I decided to edit that out despite what I'm going to say. Probably edit that all out. Oh, well, that didn't work. We're gonna have to do this again. Hell yeah! You know what I mean? They still have the stupid QuickTime events in there, even though they introduced a new mechanic where you just fight them, but in minigame format. Fuck them for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody said, hey, we still need the QuickTime event. At least we get that here, where we can just fight the thing. That is a lot more satisfying. Tell you what. Yeah. Fuck you, Chimera. Fuck you. Yeah. And a fair portion of my commentary for this fight will have been cut. It's because I inadvertently... Oh, fuck, that's going to be muted too. Well, shit. Let's just kill this thing. I was really hoping to not have to do much editing to my commentary for this. Alright, we've activated another one of these things, I believe. Come on, Kratos. Let's do this! Let's do it! Yeah! Hooah! Oh, right, we gotta pull this. Okay. Fair enough. I think we'll have to do this a second time. That'll be next video. Don't you worry about that. You won't deal with it this one. I assume these are mechanical. It would be quite silly if these things were actually giant snakes. Not that I couldn't see a giant snake existing within this universe. Oh, by the way, chill, I have a giant snake. Oh, wait. No! Stop! Stop with that. Bad! I could definitely see giant snakes, like a basilisk or something like that, existing within this universe. But I assume these are mechanical because of the way they operate. And that you can just jump right inside one. Metal components. Hey, did you like that sliding section we had just earlier? Did you? Did you? I like to wait for the saving icons to do their thing before I do anything. Just in case there's a glitch. I saw somebody's video for this game where... Damn it, Kratos, give me that red orbs. Thank you. And let's go this way. Whee! I find these sections kind of frustrating at times, but I like them. They're just so much fun. And this one makes a lot of sense because you're just kind of skiing on ice here. So after you hit the X prompt for jumping, be sure to do it again and grapple. Well, actually, you don't grapple there. Never mind. There are several of those segments where you will have to grapple. And I don't know if we got a save icon. I think we did. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now we just fight shit. But I was saying earlier, I feel like we're underpowered because we don't really get those good moves from the other God of War games. Unless your rage meter, which is a new feature on this game, is built up. And you can see that meter at the bottom right here. But I saw somebody's video of this series, this game, an LP of this game, which was very helpful, by the way. And he encountered a few glitches when he did something while the saving icon was going on. So I like to not really do anything when the saving icon is happening, just to kind of avoid any sort of glitch that might occur. Because this game is very glitchy. It definitely feels like the laziest of the God of War games. And I'm not saying it's a lazy product. I mean, it takes effort. Yeah, be sure to smash these for some more red orbs. It takes a lot of effort, more than even I realize, I'm sure, to make a game. And I'm sure effort was put into this, but it feels like there are some glitches that should not exist in this game. And again, I believe we're dealing with flying things here. Yep. Like I said before last video, I eventually figured out the best way to fight them. I just say mash the R1 button. You might try double jumping in the air to R1 grab them and then just toss them. Just grab them until you can actually rip them apart. Sometimes that worked a little better. I feel like there was a chest in there. I don't know if I didn't get that this time. I died a few times on this next segment. If you see what will, I guess, be my LP trailer of this LP. You know, I died a couple of times doing this. At least they give a saving icon right here, which is nice. Now we need to jump right in here. Come on. I think you have to grapple there. Yeah, there's a grapple point there. Kind of weird, you would think Kratos could make that jump without a grapple point, but no. And once we got our treasures, let's move on. And not roll off the edge. Let's not do that. It's not good for anybody. Well, it might be entertaining for some of y'all, but it's not good for anybody. I don't want to do that. And I'm being careful here because I don't want to fall off the edge. Which happened, well, if you saw that video, well, yeah. And guess what? One video? Oh, okay, we needed to... Oh, I'm waiting for the saving icon to happen. Okay. 2 powers.
Those who have eyes to see, I offer the lightning of Zeus.
Zeus is our best friend. He would never betray us at all. He is a nice person, a very fatherly figure, and we like him very much. We would never wage war against him. Yep, that's our lightning power. 3 out of the 4 powers we're going to get have elemental abilities, and for some reason I decided to upgrade this a couple of times just as we get it, since I have the orbs for it. I think the next level blades might be the one that costs like 12,000. And so I figured I might as well use some of the orbs to upgrade some of these abilities right away. I don't know why. I actually used this element a little more than I thought I would, only because I forgot to switch it back to the fire. So I probably have it until we get the next ability. And after that, the next ability I use a lot. I use the fire a little bit. And that's about it. I think the magic for the lightning, I think I use once at the same time I do the ice one just to show it off. We'll find out together. Well, I guess I'll find out technically a little bit before you, because I'll find out while I'm editing the video. You guys, well, you'll find out soon. It's got that projectile attack, which I don't think it does any damage. I think it just stuns them. It's not really that great. It seems like it would be cooler than it is. It was more like the Zeus magic we get in God of War 1. Then that would be a lot more useful. But no, we don't get that. Although, to be fair, it would be kind of lame, I guess. In a way, I think it could be kind of cool, but it probably would be pretty lame for them to reuse powers. They already do things that are kind of variations on the same thing anyway. The army of Hades from God of War 1, the army of Aramis, or Aranus, I think her name is. Kind of foxy demon chick from Ghost of Sparta. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, that's how a lot of these encounters go. I just grab things and throw them. But I do feel like we are underpowered in this game. I don't really like that you only get those special abilities when your rage meter increases. Because it's kind of annoying to try to maintain that rage meter, to be honest. I think you have to be constantly hitting enemies in order to build it up to where you can use it. And then if you get hit, you lose it. If you stop hitting anything, you lose it. It's just annoying and a right pain in the ass. And I don't care for it. Good thing is, I've already finished the game, so it's not like it matters that much, because this LP will get completed unless I suffer an untimely demise. That happens, well, I got other problems to worry about rather than whether or not this LP gets completed. It took me forever to see where the fuck to go here. There are a lot of camera angles like this where I can hardly see Kratos, and they're just kind of panned out like this. I do not find the camera to be my friend in this game. I think it's easily the worst camera system in the God of War games. I don't like it. I'm trying to go this way because there is a chest or two. I forget. We'll find out together. One of those. Anything else? Oh, there is. Cool. See, look at that. I'm showing secrets. Things you can find if you just take 2 seconds to explore. So, Merry Christmas to y'all. This video will not be uploaded on Christmas, but Merry Christmas to you anyways. I hope you had a good one. Yeah, that's something you can read. I don't know really why they build up this character. It's kind of like, we will see that character next video, but he's not going to have a whole lot of impact on the story. So, this may seem like an unnecessary trek we're about to take. However, in doing so, we'll get more goodies. And it's still early enough in the game that I need all the orbs I can get. The last item, if you look in the menu if you're playing this, the last item in that menu is an item that you can't upgrade, unfortunately. So, towards the end of the game, I do kind of run around grabbing orbs that you don't actually need. Everything else, actually, you can upgrade. That last item would be kind of cool if you could upgrade it. Whee! Hit X. And grapple. I don't know how the fuck I died there because I hit X and R1. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm not adding any music to this video, so you'll kind of hear how barren the soundtrack is. I know I lowered the music volume, but still. It feels like there should be some sort of music playing. And I would ask what you think of, or if I should continue adding music to this series. But by the time this LP is uploaded, I'll probably have already finished it, so it doesn't really matter. I think the climbing sections are really cool in this series, though. I really like how it's mostly just mash X and point in the direction you want to go. It's really hard to die, and so you get all sorts of cool camera angles and stuff. It's pretty sweet. I have a friend who's interested in game design. I was trying to explain that to her. I don't think she got it, though. We got a grapple here, and this will be that new mechanic I was talking about earlier. Grapple! Thank you. Yeah, we gotta mash square here to get in there. Oh my god, another one of these. That is not nice. At least they save your progress here. You can fall into those and die, though, so be careful. If you saw my first video of this LP, which wasn't actually an LP video, be sure you grapple there as well. Then you know what happened to me at least once or twice doing that. I still don't know quite how that happened, considering I hit the right frickin' button, but whatever. Whatever, game. I would actually be really curious to see what my death count was, but I never saw a stat section when you completed the game. There's probably a place to look that up somewhere. I just jumped up and hit R1 here and then threw these things so I could rip them apart. That would go a lot better. But I'm not doing that. Annoying. I try to use the projectile attack, which if it was worth a damn, could actually be pretty useful. But it kind of sucks, to be honest. I mean, it's slow, it doesn't really do any damage. It has very little range. It probably is upgradable. Doesn't really do. Oh, that's so satisfying. Rip them in half. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's kind of a cliche, but you know, I still hope that happens. I'm not sure if this will be uploaded for the new year, before or after New Year's. I'm not sure yet. I've spent a fair portion of today editing, or yesterday editing this video, and then today editing the next video. Yes, my commentary's in post if you haven't realized it. Climb, Kratos, climb! We're about to get some bullshit that took me about 30 minutes to complete. Fucking quick time events. Yeah, mash. Ready, you're gonna have to hit a couple buttons. I knew you had to hit R1 there. I don't know if you had to hit X and R1 or what, but the button should. This is the part. I don't know how you avoid that first thing to get to it. And fuck you. 30 minutes it took me to do that stupid thing because I could not see the stupid QuickTime event buttons. could not see them. And God of War's Ghost of Sparta and 3, where they do the sim style, they put I guess a halo effect or just kind of a light around each button. So I can kind of see that if I don't see the button. Not in this game. In this game, it's made of fuck you. Hey, we actually get music. Sweet. I did say we would be back up here. If you can't tell, that area with the little spiral platform, we are going to have to activate everything in there. We will finish that next video. Unfortunately, I would like to have gotten that all in this video, but that was not a thing that was going to happen. Again, mash R1, sometimes jump up and hit R1. I repeat myself, but I feel like I need to because that's not what I'm doing on video here. You'll see later on how well that works. Oh God. Yeah, be sure to grapple there too after you jump. I feel as though we've climbed this already. I could be wrong though. We do a lot more backtracking in this game than we do in the other God of Wars. Yeah, read that if you want, don't if you don't. By now, I'm sure you realize that I'm not reading stuff for you. I need to play more Dino Crisis today as well. I think there's another gimmicky thing here. Yeah, grapple. Grapple and grapple. Don't die there. That would not be a good day for anyone. I have not been distracted by Jill's beauty this entire time. I've been actually focusing on the game. What's the matter with me? That's good times. Yep, more enemies to fight. You know the drill. And that's where we're going to end the video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.